Hello, and welcome back to the Undrift. I'm Trucker Joe, and I can't drift, but I have fun trying anyway. This channel started about a year ago with a TMX, and basically it was a weekly progression of my learning to drift with a steering wheel. Eventually the TMX died and got to replace it with a TSPC, which is a major improvement, but now I get to struggle with that instead. It's getting better. I guess I sort of can drift at this point, but I like the name Undrift and it just seems to fit. So today we're going to have a little fun with some Assetto Corsa and maybe a little car X. Thanks, and hope you enjoy the video. And here we go on Clutch Gang's Summit Speedway and the EDN 180SX. See if I can get some decent drifts going on here. Basically a little bit of a warm-up. Trying to keep them sideways. Whoa! Assuming those little cones there are supposed to be the clipping zones, but I don't know exactly. Get this going the other direction. Parked her up there. I like this short little track. I like that. Come around this. Whoa. Continue into this and then use it to change directions. So you're not running the same track direction over and over again. That would get boring after a while, just running the same thing over and over. And here we go. I think that'll do it for a warm-up. And now the same thing from a little bit different view. Get to see how this looks rather than just from inside the car. Gotta love that tire smoke. Also really enjoying the SOL and Pure config on here. Just giving it a whole new different look. It really works. Every once in a while I do something that almost makes it look like I know what I'm doing. Just gotta get a little more consistent, which I know just means a lot more seat time. A lot of that comes down to having the time to actually get seat time and still enjoying it. Because if I'm not enjoying it, there's really no point in doing it. But this is fun for sure. I like having all those meters down there too, especially that G meter. Because on the replay I can see just how far sideways I was really getting. are at VDC's YZ West 2020 circuit, and we're in a team effort 1980 Chevy Chevette. Probably not the first car you think of when you think of a drift car, but my first car was a 1986 Pontiac T1000, which is basically a Chevette, and it happened to be a 4-door and white. So when I saw this, I just had to play with it. Still not quite used to this car. Made some adjustments. When I first got in this thing, the force feedback was insane. I had to turn that down significantly to even drive it. But overall, the car is pretty cool. I know cool is a relative term. I mean, it's a 1980 Chevy Chevette sedan or hatchback, whatever, but 4-door anyway. Whoa! Maybe I can't talk and drift at the same time. Trying for those clipping zones and it's throwing me off. Way overcooked that. Whoa! Completely the wrong direction there. Oh, by the way, those cones right there are actually hard. I've hit them a couple times. Into the grass. And I think that's going to do it for this track. And here we go with the replay. There's just something about that little car. It'd be a lot better if I could actually drift it better, and it is fairly low horsepower. But it's fun to play with on more wide open tracks. Especially on tracks I've had a little more practice with. But again, it's about having fun. And there's something about that car that just looks crazy. I don't know what there's some flipping going on the door there. I just think this is funny because these are the things that the 16-year-old me, many years ago, thought he could actually do and would be fun. We didn't even have drifting back then. And now I get to do that in a car that really shouldn't do this in the first place. Even if it's not for real. Back before I totaled my T1000, I had dreams of putting a 4.3 liter V6 in it instead of the little 4-cylinder that was in it to begin with. Keeping that 5-speed transmission and doing really insane, crazy things with it. Oh well. And here we are in CarX. On the St. Petersburg track. Gonna do a little goofing around here. BMW. I gotta say that the physics are not anywhere near as realistic in this as they are in Assetto Corsa. But it's still a lot of fun, and This is pretty much what I cut my teeth on with wheel drifting. And the physics aren't horrible by any stretch, and they've actually gone a long way to make them better. That and it's just fun. Missing some of the technical stuff from the Assetto Corsa, but taking a high horsepower car and oops, you go that way. Taking a high horsepower car and just doing crazy stuff with it, it's kind of appealing. They tend to drift in Assetto Corsa with lower horsepower, usually in the 200 to 400 horsepower range. The scenery is pretty nice here, so it's kind of cool to look at. It can be a little distracting, however. And back into the square. Also like the wide open spaces and the practice sessions in here. It's just fun to throw the car around and see what it'll do. And of course, once you do that, you kind of get a better feel for it. And it's easier to do things when you actually want to do them. Ooh. Not like hitting the wall. So I guess we'll call it. And since there's nothing like the old standby, I'll take that same BMW and throw it around and parking lot drift here. Also, unlike Assetto, of course, I'm driving this in kind of a manumatic mode. It's actually an automatic, but I have clutch, so I can clutch kick and everything. Again, it's just an easier way to do this, and a good way to just relax and have fun with this game. Whoa. Not my intent there. That was fun. And now for the replay. There's just something satisfying about seeing these cars completely sideways, flying through turns that I really probably couldn't hold on to very well in a Assetto Corsa. But realistically, like I said, having started with this game, it gave me the confidence to try doing this in a Assetto Corsa. And the stubbornness to keep trying even though I failed over and over again with it.
Now, the significance of the BMW in this is many years ago at this point, I had a 1983 BMW 320i in bronze beige metallic. And by that time, drifting was actually a pretty big thing. And I really wanted to do that with that car, but there were other things going on in my life at that point. It didn't happen. And I ended up eventually warping the aluminum head on there. And the car went to a junkyard. Sad to see it go. So I play with a lot of BMWs when I get the chance. That'll do it. Well, that'll do it for this episode of the Undrift. Hope you enjoyed my videos. If you did, please like and subscribe. Heck, I'd like to actually keep giving you more stuff to watch. Thanks, and have a great day. See you next time on the Undrift.